pretty much everyone. Go ahead.
We basically got Mr. K complaining over the fact that PD has posted up a couple officers on his private property. I guess they're playing this the route of, hey, we're gonna take you to court instead of try to retaliate, which is very interesting. And I guess zero bloodshed, I'll take it all day, every day. We'll have to try to maybe come up with a new strategy for taking down Little Soul, because if we can't get on top of WuChang and they can get on top of it before us, it might affect the whole domino thing we have going on for our plan. Go ahead, Cooper.
I mean, there's really no civil there.
It's not just that, Chief. They had no helicopter there. They got up. I have only reason to believe an elevator. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, they 100% have.
So at that point, we cannot do anything with that entire position, because if they can send any amount of people up to that elevator in no time, it doesn't matter the numbers you put in there. They'll all be fucked.
I think we have to abandon WuChang, honestly. It's a lost cause.
Well, yeah.
So can I just say, we did an earlier raid. We were aware that we didn't want to put people on the WuChang building just due to its distance and height. There's a Dream building just southeast of it.
Well, the problem is,
it doesn't have proper coverage, but it still has enough like cover from that building.
Can't tower though. If they have WuChang, they have the basically the high ground onto Dream Tower.
Yeah, but they don't have visual of.
Yeah,
so
but you can't
they have
shoot the people at low soul. No. So we tested it, right? You can't shoot the people at low soul. Let me finish. You can't shoot the people at low soul because you have to expose your back to the WuChang building. So when you expose your back to the WuChang building, they'll pin you down and shoot from behind. That's why we want to take WuChang followed by the Dream Tower, which gives us completely high ground on low soul. So if they try anything, we can have people apply suppress fire while we push inside. Does that make any sense?
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
I think the most legal-minded should get together and, as a part of this court case, try to get a law passed that gives us the ability to temporarily get onto buildings for public safety. I mean, it happens all the time in other parts of the country. Why wouldn't it happen here?
I mean, there's no...
I'm pretty sure or it's a fucking small claims trial for trespassing. Pay the $5,000 and let's just keep doing it.
Yeah, it's just trespassing at the very... Like, we weren't searching anything. That's why there's no need for a search warrant. We're literally just standing up there. It's trespassing at the very least.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll take the hit in court. It's fine. I'm just trying to find like an alternative solution to this problem.
I think the reason I'm suggesting this is if they feel like they're justified, it's not just a small court thing, right? If they decided to shoot him and it turned into a 13 alpha, it's going to get... I'm trying to find a way to circumvent against that.
What do you mean?
If they own the building and they're claiming, as Francis did, that the individual did not have a badge on and they end up shooting him, well, are they justified?
Who is up to without a badge?
You can't just shoot people that come onto your property unless they're posing you a threat.
He's got a badge on his chest. That's exactly it.
Yeah, a badge on your chest, you're fine.
They'll just use the whole, they can't show me a physical badge.
Well,
yeah, you also can't just shoot someone unless they're posing you a threat.
They have to prove documentation that they own that building, though. They can't just say, we own this, you can't come on my property. Like, it's a multi-business tower. Multiple businesses exist in that tower, so...
I don't believe so. I think they're going off with the... No, they're saying the whole building belongs to WuChang. From top to bottom.
Yeah, but there's WuChang on the building as well. Is that also WuChang or is that WuChang?
I don't know. That's why you have to look into it and figure out what the fuck's going on. Because it's going to make our job harder if people are starting claiming, oh, this whole building is mine. You can't get on top of it.
Oh, go on the docket either way.
Actually prove documentation that they own the entire building.
And that's why it's good to have it go to court, because they have to show the, the paperwork, the documentation that they own the whole building and the PD actually trespassed on their building.
I think any decent judge with a level head would realize that it was part of our raid and that we were using it as a matter of public safety.
That's what I told them.
We didn't search anything. You know what I mean? We didn't search anything. We just happened to land there because it was the best point of view for us. Just like when we show up to any call. Like if I show up to any call and it was next to someone's house and I pull into their driveway to get the best point of view for myself as an officer to make sure everyone's safe, I'm not going to start getting sued just by being in someone's driveway. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of pulling at fucking straws there.
That's exactly my thought process. I told him it was under officer safety for an operation. That's all I said. I mean, I didn't give him too much, right? I said we're not raiding any of your properties. We're not raiding Little Soul. We're not raiding WuChang. So, shit.
Cooper, go ahead.
Chief, if we have to abandon this entire strategy, then I think we need to work around, like for the short time, just find a different strategy to deal with this until we wait until this court case, right? just so that it's all settled.
Jesus, my phone.
I don't even think they're gonna go through the.
Waiting for a court case and then they.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we could do that. I don't even think they're gonna go through the hassle of suing us. I think they were just upset, clearly, about it.
Yeah, just don't conflict green when you do that.
They said I didn't read you fucking idiot.
Like
Wait, what?
About police operations being allowed.
Yep.
I read you.
There already is. I'm just trying to.
What does that mean?
So I want to restate why making sure case law is important.
Oh.
It's not about getting sued. It's about what can happen down the line. We don't know what we're going to find in these cases, and making sure we're legally covered and we're not getting case law pushed is very important. We should not overlook those things.
Yeah, absolutely. I think.
Well said, Brian.
Yep, I think a case law will come out of this. Let's see what happens with court. Mr. K said he's gonna go through the, legal system. That's fine. At the end of the day, we got out. Nobody got hurt. That's the most important thing. So.
True.
Although with that elevator there, I do think we should abandon that thing in general.
Yeah, we'll think of another plan for time being.
Yeah.
The problem is.
Lock down elevators?
Not private ones.
Yes, we can actually. Yes, we can.
Private ones?
Even private ones?
Yeah, we have a hacking tool now. We can lock down any elevator we want.
So we're not able to just get on the roof and then lock down the elevator?
We could, but you need a reason, obviously. I mean, that's the problem. So, I mean,
that's more used for.
That's more used for breaching and trying to take down like locked elevators that people are barricaded inside. It's kind of like the tool behind it. But if it comes down to it, we could think of something.
I mean, if they do push us to court, we could try and push that as well to get the case law for both 2 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think we're with the court case to see it play out, and then we'll have SB try to push for a case law after this.
Yeah, we shouldn't worry about it.
Hold on, if we're there like landing a helicopter during a raid, to make sure that everything is like safe and secure, wouldn't that just be covered under exigent circumstances? It wouldn't require anything besides, hey, we need to use this right now. And as long as we're like leaving and not like lingering there, I feel like, any judge would be like, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I agree. That's why this court case, we shouldn't worry about this because either way,
don't worry about that
get
too
the
much.
answers we need.
Like I said, the most we'll pay is like a 5K fine for trespassing. It's like
I don't
nothing
even want to wait
too
for a court case. We can just ask a judge and be like, hey.
Regular. Anything else that we need to plan for tonight, or it's gonna be basically hit or miss?
Yeah, I just applied for a subpoena for the compound.
Okay, all right.
So basically, leave it with us.
I think I might get it. I might not though. Little Soul Apartments 6 and 4, I believe.
Oh boy.
All right, and then
Oh, wow.
what about Randy and Vinny's apartments inside?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's for. I think I'm gonna get it. I might not though. I don't know.
Okay, if you do
How
let
much
us
time
know
do
if
we have
not.
left?
All right.
How much time do we have left? Because they're locked right now, aren't they?
7 hours, I think, at least.
Yeah, we got time. It's fine.
Okay, are those 2 apartments locked?
I believe so. Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Well, let's not hold anybody else up for any longer.
All right. Well, be careful out there. Things are a bit tense. Emotions are high. Emotions are high, I should say. Just keep a gun in your lap. Watch your 6. If there's somebody trying to tail you or there's any suspicious activity happening around you, call for backup and be safe out there, right?
Double up if you can, and I'm gonna say it's still mandatory to request a 77 on a 1038 until further notice. So if you're on a simple traffic stop, just request a 77, even if no one shows up. It's mandatory. If I hear you not requesting a 77, I'm gonna strike you. Well, I'll talk to you first, but then I'll strike you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you guys
Go
very
get
much for your help.
some.
Y'all did amazing. Thank you so much.
Go get some, guys.